What's going on, everybody? It's Jonathan Tabras back in with a video, and today I have for you guys a review. Yes, and in this review, I'm going to be talking about an anime that season just finished, and it's an anime that I was really excited to see, and very anticipated in the anime community, I believe. I think that a lot of people want to see this anime and see what it can do, and there's even talks of it maybe part of the top 5 of best animes and stuff like that. But we shall see about that. Now, will we? But, so, the anime that I'm talking about is the God of High School. Yes, the God of High School. Like I said, the anime just finished not too long ago. What it is about is this guy named Jin Mori. He is a martial artist, and the whole premise of this anime is basically a tournament happens where a bunch of kids from the tri-state area, whatever you want to call it, come into this tournament. And what happens in this tournament is that whoever wins the tournament gets whatever wish they want, whatever wish they have will be granted, and it will come true. Yep, sounded pretty live to me. And the trailers I saw where the fighting was nuts. It was nuts, right? Say the least. I was hyped for this anime so needless to say, when it came out, I was pleasantly surprised at first. I was like, all right, this is doing something. And then when it ended, I left feeling like they rushed the anime towards the end. In the beginning, I feel like I had perfect pacing. I feel like all the characters, we met them, and we kind of seen the tournament and people fighting, and the fighting in this anime was great for me. It was great. It was fine. It did what it needed to do. I mean, it gave me like the oh snap, look at that power in typical anime. The protagonist has to win and stuff like that. But it was still, the fighting in this anime is great. So if you like that type of stuff, you'll like this too. But the thing that kind of threw me off first was the storyline. Like I said, the pacing in the beginning, I felt was really good. The first 5 to 6 episodes were great. We met each character. We met Jin, we met Mira, we met Daiwi. We all figured out their goals and reason why they want to be in high school and why they want to win it, and the wish that they would probably cast if they were to win. And when that happened, I'm like, all right, cool. This is a nice little plot that's going on, and you also see in the background is little side stories, or basically the main plot kind of going on in the background of these Nox people trying to basically bring gods back to the world, if that makes sense. Or I might be reading that not incorrectly, whatever the case may be, but they're basically trying to bring down destruction. All right, that's the main thing. They're just trying to destroy the world. That how they say the best way to fix the world is to start clean. Like one of those people type of, yeah. They were trying to bring some type of monster down and just basically wipe everything out. And like, all right, start clean, which is stupid. So, but like I said, first 6 to 7 episodes I feel like were great. It was leading up to that, like the characters fighting, and each person's little goals that they want to kind of accomplish and how they can build on top of that. And of course, little side characters, like in Naruto, it's Naruto, and then on the side characters, it's like Shikamaru and all those type of Neji, rest in peace Neji, and all those other people on the other side. But they kind of had that. The last 3 episodes for me was shaky because I feel like everything was going really well, and then when it got to the end, I feel like they just kind of rushed a lot of stuff. Like, all of a sudden, these people have, and also we hear about a key, and the key, I'm like, what? Where's this key coming from? And then each character has and a chance to unlock this thing called cherry oak. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right or not, but I'll put it up here. Cherry oak, and it's basically like some type of, I don't know if it's a god or some type of like guardian or something like that. But when somebody's, it's kind of like the Sharingan. If you unlock it, it kind of gives you extra powers and kind of added strength and things like that. So the one thing about the cherry oak that kind of confused me was that I didn't know if it was like they just kind of borrowed the powers and or they kind of like transform into it, like in Naruto when the Jinchurikis, when they have theirs, they can kind of like partially like use like a tail or something, or sometimes they can turn into the full grown Jinchuriki. So that's one thing I was kind of confused, because sometimes it was like they kind of use like the power, but then sometimes like the Jinchuriki or the cherry oak, was like outside the body. So I was like, wait, what? So that kind of part kind of confused me a little bit in anime. And also at the end, last like 3 episodes, they brought in like a bad guy. Well, we knew he was a bad guy, just that we didn't know he about this key or whatever and all that stuff. And he was basically went to a backstory about how he like lost his fight to one of the other characters inside in the God of High School, and basically how he never wants to lose again and things like that. And I was like, wait, what? So you don't make it seem like he knew about this key thing a long time ago just because he didn't want to lose anymore? I mean, that it's confusing. Yeah, I don't know how the best way to explain it. But and then another thing that really like ravaged my brain was this whole Jin Mori thing, and then how he was a god, but he's like a different person. Oh my goodness, that there was a lot in there in the last 3 episodes that kind of just threw me off. And there's also these like villager people who were like stopping this guy from like bringing those guys down, and they're like playing drums and stuff. And I'm like, what is this? What is this? I'm confused. I'm so confused. I mean, they pop up literally only for that reason. We don't see those people at any point before that point in the anime. So I'm like, what? Why? Huh? I was just... So, needless to say, I'm confused. I feel like he could have held off on the whole transformation thing of Jin Mori, or at least the transformation of the bad guy, the main bad guy in this arc, I guess you could say. That I feel like they could have built up to that, or at least with the whole gods bringing down thing. I feel like that could have been saved until like next season. I feel like they really tried to jam a lot of stuff in this one season, and I feel like it kind of seems rushed the last 3 episodes to me. To me, it feels like it's rushed. But yeah, I mean, overall, I liked it for the most, like 3/4 of it. That last quarter, man, it's kind of it's hurt. But so for me, I'll give the first 7 episodes, I'll give it an 8. But then after that, I'm giving it a 6, because it's made me confused. It's confusing me. I mean, I don't know, for those who have seen it, did you kind of get that same like thought process of me and just kind of confuse you? Because I was confused. Let me know what your thoughts were on the God of High School. And yeah, that's all I have for this video. If you enjoyed, make sure you like, share, and subscribe, and all that good stuff. And I'll see you in the next one. Much love.